This photo is a picture of the wedge haircut, which I did in 1974 whilst working at Vidal Sassoon. Vidal was asked to do a show in Paris for the first time, and Vidal asked all these art directors, me being one at the time, if we could design some new haircuts for the collection. And I did this one-length haircut all around the outside, very, very short around the hairline, but long in the inside. And I actually looked not very good at all, and just by luck I just brushed it back to try and salvage, and out popped the wedge, and it's as simple as that. And it was the first haircut that ever got a double-page spread in English Vogue. I actually remember how the name came about. I was in a bar with Christopher Brooker at the time, and he had a piece of paper and he just kept folding it. I wasn't paying any attention, and he made this sort of triangular shape, and he said, "I've got a name for that haircut." I said, "What?" He said, "The wedge." And I went, "Yeah, fine." And that's how the name came about. This is a picture of the scrunch. When I was working at John Frieda's, he had a method of doing hair, and we all had to adopt that method. And the idea was the woman would have her hair shampooed, it'd be towel dried, and then it would be cut whilst it was damp, and then it would be finger dried. And that was his style of work. And one day I was in his salon, and I had this woman who had thick, red, porous hair, and she wanted it dried the John Frieda way. And I thought, this is going to take me forever, because I had 2 clients waiting. So I said to the lady, "Do you mind if I speed the process up a little bit?" And she went, "Okay." So I just got a handful of hair, and I put the dryer into the handful of hair, let it cool down, let it go, and I got this tremendous sort of volume that if I'd stood there for a week, I would still not have got that same effect. And to this day, it lives on. And there's probably not many women in the world that haven't had a scrunch at some point. So again, it's another milestone in the history of hair. When I was growing up, I was always looking for something different, always looking for another angle on hair. So I was always searching, and sometimes accidents happen, but in your favour. And through circumstances, the wedge, for one, the scrunch, it was through circumstances. But I'll still take full credit for it.